Hello and welcome to Zossy's Guide on Fishing in Terra Online. I'm going to try and explain in as much detail as possible the rods, the baits, how you can upgrade them, what's a more effective way of fishing, and how you can farm angler tokens. Now, when you first get your quest to go fishing, you'll be brought here to start your quest, and
Greetings.
you'll talk to this guy right here, and he'll tell you to catch a certain fish or craft
You
a
know where
certain
to find
item.
me.
I didn't
I
do it.
forgot. But then after, you're gonna
I
come
wish I could do
over and
more.
purchase one of these fishing rods and a few bait. Now this is just to get you started. And once you've caught a few fish, you'll start to collect angler tokens. And once you've collected
You seem troubled.
10 angler
Don't
tokens,
let him
you
trick
have the
you.
choice of these three rods: the Xermetal Rod, the Ash Sapling Rod, or the I'm not gonna pronounce that, the AFK Rod. The Xermetal Rod is a rod that is used
Show me what you've got.
by some people that probably didn't know, but you catch less of the crayfish, less of the angelfish, and less of the squid, and more of the octopus, sea eel, and eldritch carp. Now, this is important in a way because fishing revolves around how how good of a fish you can catch, because you need to catch a good fish in order to collect fish fillet. Mostly almost all of the food buffs in Terra now revolve around fish fillet, so you're gonna need a shit ton of them. And
Are you
I
wounded? See you
guess
later.
you
I'm
can,
sure.
that's one way to look at it, but I wouldn't recommend it. But the one I would recommend is the Ash Sapling Rod if you're an active player, because this increases the chance of catching a big ass fish by 3% and decreases the waiting time before you hook a fish. So you wait less time in hooking a fish and you hook them more frequently, and you have a higher chance of catching a big ass fish. Now, the AFK rod is named the AFK rod for obvious reasons because you can AFK while fishing. This also increases the chance of catching a big ass fish if you happen to be active at the time, and it decreases the auto fishing wait time. Now, the auto fishing wait time is the timer after you've hooked the fish. You get a timer after you've hooked the fish, and there will be a small window in which you can react if you want to play the mini game and catch the fish or not. Now, there are certain,
Looking for something
oh yeah,
special?
you can upgrade these as well. I am currently sitting at the AFK Rod 3 and the Ash Sapling Rod 3. Now, I've caught enough fish to actually purchase both of these and upgrade them both because I prefer to have both because I'm an active player of Terra and I like to fish. Fishing is the new end game. Now, the bait in
Want to see a
Terra,
cool trick? Be careful out there.
you can
Did you
come
forget
here
anything?
and purchase bait 1, which is the basic bait that you use to catch normal fish with, the common, uncommon, rare, sometimes rare. Or you
Watch
can
your
come over
back around
here
here.
and use your tokens and purchase some of these baits. Now, if you do have enough tokens, I would recommend getting some of these because paying 500 tokens for the bait designs is worth it, but kind of not, because you're gonna need fish fillet to craft your bait, and cat you can't craft your bait if you don't catch fish. So
Are
if
you
you run into
wounded?
that
The
corner, you
war's
can
gonna last
always use your
forever,
angler
huh?
tokens to come here and just purchase some worms. Or if you're elite or you buy EMP, quote unquote, pay to win, you can come to the Terra store here and you can purchase pay to win bait, which isn't really pay to win bait, I guess. But yeah, the Popo bait for 200 EMP and the Popori bait for 250 EMP. Now, the only difference is the 5% increase in catching a big ass fish. So you can save your EMP and buy the Popo bait. There won't be much of a difference with the added bonuses with your rod. So it's not much of a difference. There's also one other item that can help with your fishing and decreasing the time before and after you've hooked the fish, and that is called Angler's Whiskers. These decrease the waiting time and the auto fishing time, and these as well can be upgraded too. But To upgrade them, you will need the whiskers of the same tier as well as a set amount of pulsating essence, which I'll show you how to get in a few minutes. Now, it will be costly to craft these, but you know, if you want, instead of buying them off the broker and just go out to find them and farm them yourself, they're kind of hard to find, but not really because they're literally everywhere. And you can just go anywhere to find them. Alright, now I'm gonna show you. Oh, yeah. Also, adding your rod to your hotbar lets you charge it. The charging does nothing, but it only depends how far your rod goes. It does nothing beneficial. It's just, you know, how far you want to cast your line, I guess. Look cool, I guess. I can cast my line farther than yours. Oh, now this is a legendary fish. No, no, come back. Oh god, I sucked this morning. No, yeah. Alright. Alright, so each area has a big ass fish of its rarity. In this area, it's the giant blue, worth 500 gold, and you can dismantle it for 550 fish fillet, and you also get four, I mean, one pulsating essence. I already had three, so. And you get 30 tokens as well. So this rod is beneficial for the active players that want to farm these tokens as much as possible and catch as many big ass fish. Now another thing that will assist you in catching these big ass fish is the fish salad. Now the fish salad reduces the fish difficulty by 30%, which is extremely helpful when catching these big ass fish because the mini game for catching the big ass fish can be hard at times, and it also decreases the waiting time before you hook a fish by 20%, so you can hook fish more frequently. Now that we've got the basics of fishing out of the way, I can tell you a little bit about the fishmonger.
You up for a little
Now,
fun?
the fishmonger is a new thing in Terra where you can just craft fish crates or just sell your fish. But I wouldn't recommend selling your fish. Just dismantle them into fish fillets and craft your own fish crates. And the smelting, you're going to need plain stone, cobala ore, and fish fillet. Now, you
Show
can
me what you've
submit
got.
3 of these a day. I've already submitted mine, and they give you gold for it. Rather than selling it to the merchant for 200 gold, they give you 600 gold for each box that you give them. I think that's about it. Is there anything else that I need to cover? No, I think that's it. I hope I explained everything in enough detail that you guys could get it. I'm sorry for my awkwardness. See you later.